welcome, brave explorers, to the world in darkness today. We venture into the heart of one of Earth's most enduring and terrifying mysteries, the Bermuda Triangle. Stretching between Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico, this infamous patch of the Atlantic Ocean has swallowed ships and planes without a trace, leaving behind only chilling stories and unanswered questions. Is it a vortex to another dimension, a hunting ground for extraterrestrials, or are more logical, yet equally terrifying, forces at play? Prepare yourselves as we descend into the abyss of the Devil's Triangle. Our story begins on December 5, 1945. 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers, known as Flight 19, took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a routine training mission. The weather was clear. The crew experienced, yet a few hours into their flight, a disturbing radio transmission was intercepted. The flight leader, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, sounded disoriented. He reported that both of his compasses were malfunctioning and that they were completely lost. Everything is wrong, strange. We can't be sure of any direction. Even the ocean doesn't look as it should. Then silence. A massive air and sea search was launched, but nothing was ever found. No wreckage, no oil slick, no sign of the 14 airmen. The mystery deepened when one of the search planes, a Martin Mariner carrying a crew of 13, also vanished into thin air that very same night. In a single day, 6 aircraft and 27 men were erased from existence. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle didn't stop there. In 1918, the USS Cyclops, a massive U.S. Navy collier ship carrying over 300 crew members and a heavy cargo of manganese ore, disappeared along the same route. It was one of the single largest losses of life in U.S. naval history not involving combat. No distress call was ever sent. The ship, a behemoth of the seas, simply vanished as if it had never been. Decades later, its 2 sister ships, the Proteus and the Nereus, would also disappear in the same area under similar mysterious circumstances. 3 sister ships, all gone without a trace, and the disappearances continue. In 1948, the aircraft Star Tiger, and a year later, the Star Ariel, both vanished on approach to Bermuda. Again, no wreckage, no bodies, just silence. Pilots have reported bizarre phenomena within the triangle. Electronic fog, a strange thick cloud that engulfs their aircraft, causing instruments to spin wildly and communication to fail. Some describe a feeling of disorientation, a sense of time warping, as if they've passed through an invisible veil into another reality. One pilot, Bruce Gernon, claims he flew through a time-warping cloud tunnel that propelled him 100 miles in just 3 minutes, an impossible feat for his aircraft. He emerged over Miami Beach, having completely skipped a significant portion of his journey. What could be causing these terrifying events? The theories are as vast and deep as the ocean itself. One of the most popular involves alien abduction. Could the triangle be an intergalactic hunting ground? A place where extraterrestrial beings study or collect human specimens? The sheer number of UFO sightings reported in the area lends a creepy credence to this idea. Witnesses have described strange lights moving at impossible speeds, hovering over the water before plunging into the depths or shooting up into the sky. Another chilling theory points to the lost city of Atlantis. Some believe an advanced civilization once thrived on the ocean floor and that their powerful energy crystals, perhaps malfunctioning after millennia, are the source of the electromagnetic anomalies that bring down ships and planes. Imagine a city of immense power, now a silent, submerged graveyard, occasionally lashing out with ancient, forgotten technology. It's a thought that sends shivers down the spine. Then there are the scientific, yet no less frightening, explanations. Methane gas eruptions are a prime suspect. The seafloor in the Bermuda Triangle is known to have vast reserves of methane hydrates. A sudden release of this gas could create a massive, frothy plume of water, drastically reducing its density. A ship sailing into such a patch would instantly lose its buoyancy and sink to the bottom of the ocean in seconds, too quickly to send a distress call. If the gas cloud were large enough to reach the atmosphere, it could also ignite, creating a massive explosion that could destroy an aircraft flying overhead. Another scientific theory involves rogue waves. These are colossal, solitary waves that can reach heights of over 100 feet, appearing without warning in the open sea. Such a wave, often called a wall of water, would be more than capable of capsizing even the largest supertanker, breaking it apart and sending it to the ocean floor in minutes. They are rare, but they are real, and they are a terrifying force of nature. Perhaps the most plausible explanation lies in the triangle's unique and treacherous environment. It's one of only 2 places on Earth where a compass points to true north instead of magnetic north. This phenomenon, known as agonic line, can confuse navigators and cause them to stray off course. Add to this the violent and unpredictable weather. The Gulf Stream is a powerful ocean current that can generate sudden storms and hurricanes. The seabed itself is also one of the deepest in the world, with the Puerto Rico Trench plunging to depths of over 27,000 feet. Any wreckage that sinks there would be nearly impossible to find. So, is the Bermuda Triangle a paranormal portal, an alien hotspot, or simply a perfect storm of natural dangers? The truth is, we don't know, despite scientific explanations for many of the individual incidents. The sheer number of disappearances in this one concentrated area remains statistically anomalous and deeply unsettling. The tales of malfunctioning compasses, lost time, and strange fogs persist. For every mystery solved, another seems to emerge from the murky depths. The Bermuda Triangle is a place where the lines between science and the supernatural blur, where the ocean holds its secrets tight, and where the human imagination runs wild with fear. It serves as a stark reminder that even in our modern age of technology and exploration, there are still corners of our world that are untamed, unknown, and utterly terrifying. The silence from its victims is the loudest scream of all. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world in darkness. If you found this exploration into the abyss as fascinating as we did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next descent into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious and be wary of the shadows.